The Opulent Heiress, A Tale of Wealth and Intrigue. Chapter 1. A Glimpse into High Society. The morning sun bathed the cobblestone streets of Mayfair in a golden hue. Carriages lined up outside the grand estate of the Fairchilds. Inside the opulent mansion, Lady Amelia Fairchild prepared for yet another day of lavish festivities and social engagements. Adorned in an exquisite gown of satin and lace, she descended the grand staircase with poise and grace, the epitome of aristocratic elegance. As she made her way through the bustling ballroom, Lady Amelia exchanged polite pleasantries with the elite members of society, her smile masking the tumult of emotions swirling within. For behind the facade of privilege and prestige, Amelia harbored a secret longing for something more, a love that transcended the confines of wealth and status. Amidst the glittering chandeliers and swirling dance floor, her eyes met those of Mr. Jameson, a mysterious gentleman whose dark eyes held a hint of intrigue. Drawn to his enigmatic charm, Amelia felt a flutter of excitement stir within her, igniting a spark of curiosity that threatened to consume her. But as the music swelled and the evening wore on, Amelia couldn't shake the feeling of unease that lingered in the air. Beneath the veneer of civility, whispers of scandal and betrayal circulated among the guests, casting a shadow over the festivities. And as the night drew to a close, Amelia couldn't help but wonder what secrets lay hidden behind the facade of high society. Little did she know, the journey that lay ahead would test her in ways she never imagined, challenging her notions of love, loyalty, and the true meaning of wealth. Chapter 2. The Mysterious Inheritance. In the wake of the extravagant ball, Lady Amelia found herself consumed by thoughts of Mr. Jameson, the mysterious gentleman who had captured her attention with his enigmatic allure. Despite her best efforts to dismiss him from her mind, his image lingered like a haunting melody, enticing her to unravel the secrets that shrouded his past. But Amelia's musings were soon interrupted by the arrival of a letter, bearing the official seal of her family's solicitor. With trembling hands, she broke the wax seal and unfolded the parchment, her heart pounding with anticipation. The contents of the letter sent shockwaves through her being, as Amelia learned of a long-lost inheritance that had been bequeathed to her by a distant relative. A sprawling estate nestled amidst the rolling hills of the English countryside. It held the promise of a new beginning, a chance to escape the suffocating confines of high society and forge her own path. Determined to uncover the truth behind this unexpected windfall, Amelia set out for the countryside estate, accompanied only by her loyal maid, Margaret. As they journeyed through the picturesque countryside, Amelia couldn't shake the feeling of foreboding that gnawed at her conscience. Upon their arrival, Amelia was greeted by the imposing figure of Mr. Montgomery, the estate's caretaker, whose steely gaze held a hint of suspicion. With a curt nod, he ushered them into the grand foyer, where dust-covered portraits lined the walls, whispering tales of a bygone era. As they explored the labyrinthine corridors of the estate, Amelia couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, as if the very walls themselves held secrets waiting to be uncovered. And as night fell and shadows danced upon the walls, Amelia's unease grew, prompting her to delve deeper into the mysteries that lay hidden within the estate's walls. Little did she know, the answers she sought would lead her down a path fraught with danger and deception, as she uncovered long-buried secrets that threatened to unravel the very fabric of her existence. And amidst the tangled web of lies and deceit, Amelia would come to realize that the true inheritance she sought was not material wealth, but the courage to confront the demons of her past and embrace the uncertain future that lay ahead. Chapter 3. Unraveling Family Secrets. As Lady Amelia delved deeper into the mysteries surrounding her newfound inheritance, she unearthed a labyrinth of family secrets that had long been buried beneath the veneer of respectability. Guided by the cryptic clues hidden within the estate's walls, she embarked on a journey of discovery that would test her resolve and challenge her very identity. With each passing day, Amelia found herself drawn further into the tangled web of deception that had ensnared her family for generations. From whispered rumors of scandalous affairs to clandestine dealings shrouded in secrecy, She pieced together fragments of the past, each revelation bringing her closer to the truth. But as Amelia delved deeper, she soon realized that not all secrets were meant to be uncovered. For lurking in the shadows was a figure from her family's past, whose presence threatened to unravel everything she held dear. Determined to protect her family's legacy, Amelia embarked on a perilous quest to confront the ghosts of her past and uncover the truth that lay hidden within the heart of the estate. With each step she took, the stakes grew higher, as she raced against time to uncover the secrets that had haunted her family for generations. But as the lines between truth and deception blurred, Amelia found herself questioning everything she thought she knew. And as she delved deeper into the heart of darkness, she realized that the true test of her strength lay not in uncovering the secrets of the past, but in forging a future untainted by the sins of her ancestors. For in the end, it was not the wealth or status that defined her, but the courage to confront the shadows of the past and emerge victorious in the face of adversity. And as Lady Amelia stood on the precipice of discovery, she knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with danger. But it was a journey she was willing to undertake, for the truth awaited her, and she would stop at nothing to uncover it. Chapter 4. The Charms of Wealth. As Lady Amelia delved deeper into the secrets of her family's past, she found herself grappling with the allure of wealth and the temptations it held. Surrounded by the opulence of her estate, she was seduced by the trappings of luxury, each glittering bauble and ornate tapestry whispering promises of power and prestige. Yet amidst the gilded halls and lavish surroundings, Amelia couldn't shake the feeling of emptiness that gnawed at her soul. For beneath the veneer of wealth lay a world rife with corruption and deceit, where loyalty could be bought and honor sacrificed at the altar of greed. But try as she might to resist its siren call, the allure of wealth proved too strong to resist. And as Amelia found herself drawn deeper into its embrace, she began to lose sight of the values that had once defined her, trading her principles for the fleeting promise of material gain. But amidst the decadence and extravagance, a glimmer of hope remained. For in the depths of her heart, Amelia knew that true wealth could not be measured in gold or silver, but in the love and laughter of those she held dear. And as she gazed out upon the sprawling estate that had been her birthright, she vowed to use her newfound wealth not for personal gain, but to right the wrongs of the past and pave the way for a brighter future. For in the end, it was not the riches of the world that mattered, but the richness of the soul. And as Lady Amelia embarked on her journey of self-discovery, she knew that true happiness lay not in the trappings of wealth, but in the simple joys of life and the love of those who mattered most. Chapter 5. Society's Expectations. Amidst the whirlwind of intrigue and uncertainty, Lady Amelia found herself ensnared in the rigid expectations of high society. Bound by the dictates of her station, she was thrust into a world governed by rules and conventions, where every word and deed was scrutinized beneath the unforgiving gaze of society's elite. Forced to navigate the treacherous waters of social hierarchy, Amelia struggled to reconcile the demands of propriety with the desires of her heart. Surrounded by a cacophony of whispers and murmurs, she found herself torn between duty and desire, torn between the expectations of others and the longing for autonomy. But try as she might to break free from the confines of society's expectations, Amelia soon realized that escape was not so easily attained. For at every turn, she was met with resistance and opposition, her every move scrutinized and judged by those who sought to maintain the status quo. And as Amelia grappled with the weight of societal pressure, she began to question the very foundations upon which her world was built. For in a society governed by privilege and prejudice, where wealth and status dictated one's worth, Amelia found herself longing for a world where love knew no bounds and freedom reigned supreme. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a glimmer of hope remained. For in the depths of her soul, Amelia knew that true happiness could only be found by embracing her authentic self, by casting aside the shackles of societal expectation and forging her own path forward. And as she stood on the precipice of change, Amelia knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges and obstacles. But with courage in her heart and determination in her soul, she vowed to defy the expectations of society and carve out a destiny that was uniquely her own. Chapter 6. A Forbidden Romance. In the heart of Victorian London, where whispers of scandal echoed through the cobblestone streets, Lady Amelia found herself ensnared in a forbidden romance that defied the conventions of society. Drawn to the enigmatic Mr. Jameson, with a magnetic pull she could not resist, she embarked on a journey of passion and peril that would test the boundaries of love and loyalty. As their clandestine meetings grew more frequent, fueled by the fire of their forbidden desire, Amelia and Jameson found solace in each other's arms, their love blossoming amidst the chaos of their turbulent world. But beneath the veil of secrecy and the dangerous game of deception, where every stolen moment carried the risk of discovery and disgrace, forced to conceal their affections from prying eyes, Amelia and Jameson danced upon the razor's edge of danger, their love a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness. But as their passion ignited like wildfire, they soon found themselves ensnared in a web of intrigue and betrayal, where trust was a luxury they could ill afford. Yet amidst the turmoil and uncertainty, Amelia and Jameson refused to relinquish their love, determined to defy the forces that sought to tear them apart. And as they embarked on a journey fraught with danger and deceit, they discovered that true love knows no bounds, transcending the barriers of class and status that sought to divide them. But as their forbidden romance reached its zenith, they found themselves faced with an impossible choice, risking everything for love or succumbing to the pressures of society's expectations. And as they stood on the precipice of decision, they knew that the path ahead would be fraught with peril, but it was a risk they were willing to take. For their love was a flame that burned bright amidst the darkness, illuminating the way forward with hope and possibility. Chapter 7. Betrayal in the Ballroom. In the glittering ballrooms of high society, where masks of civility hid the true intentions of the elite, Lady Amelia found herself ensnared in a web of betrayal that threatened to shatter her world. Surrounded by whispers of intrigue and deceit, she navigated the treacherous waters of the social scene with caution, unaware of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. But as the whispers grew louder and the tensions mounted, Amelia soon found herself at the center of a scandal that rocked the very foundations of society. Accusations flew like arrows, tarnishing her reputation and casting doubt upon her character, as the vultures of gossip circled overhead, eager to feast upon her downfall. Determined to clear her name and salvage what remained of her dignity, Amelia embarked on a quest for truth, delving into the murky depths of intrigue that had ensnared her. But with every step she took, she found herself drawn deeper into a labyrinth of lies and deception, where the line between friend and foe blurred beyond recognition. And as the truth began to surface, Amelia uncovered a betrayal so profound it shook her to her core, revealing the true nature of those she once held dear. Betrayed by those she trusted most, she was left reeling in the aftermath, grappling with the harsh reality of betrayal and a world governed by deceit. But amidst the wreckage of her shattered dreams, a glimmer of hope remained. For in the depths of despair, Amelia discovered the strength to rise from the ashes, forged anew by the fires of adversity. And as she emerged from the crucible of betrayal, she vowed to reclaim her honor and restore her rightful place among the elite. For though the road ahead was fraught with peril, she knew that the journey would lead her to redemption. Chapter 8. A Scandalous Affair. As Lady Amelia grappled with the fallout of betrayal, she found herself ensnared in a scandalous affair that threatened to unravel the very fabric of her existence. Drawn into a web of deceit and deception, she walked a precarious tightrope between passion and propriety, torn between the dictates of society and the desires of her heart. Amidst the whispers of scandal that echoed through the corridors of high society, Amelia found solace in the arms of Mr. Jameson, the enigmatic gentleman who had captured her heart with his forbidden allure. But their love was a flame that burned bright amidst the darkness, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in secrecy and shame. Yet as their affair blossomed in the shadows, it drew the attention of those who sought to maintain the status quo, threatening to expose the truth and destroy everything they held dear. Surrounded by enemies on all sides, Amelia and Jameson were forced to confront the harsh realities of their forbidden love as the walls of society closed in around them. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, Amelia refused to surrender to the forces that sought to dictate her fate. With courage in her heart and determination in her soul, she vowed to defy convention and embrace the love that had ignited her spirit, no matter the cost. And as she stood on the precipice of defiance, ready to face the consequences of her actions, she knew that the road ahead would be fraught with peril. But with Jameson by her side, she was prepared to weather the storm, for their love was a force that could not be extinguished, a flame that burned bright amidst the darkness, illuminating the path forward with hope and possibility. Chapter 9. Confronting the past. With the weight of scandal and betrayal bearing down upon her, Lady Amelia embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to confront the ghosts of her past and forge a path towards redemption. Guided by the whispers of her ancestors and the echoes of bygone eras, she delved into the depths of her family history, unearthing long-buried secrets that threatened to tear her world asunder. As she sifted through the ashes of the past, Amelia uncovered truths that shook her to her core, revealing the darker aspects of her family's legacy, from whispered rumors of illicit affairs to clandestine dealings that threatened to unravel the very fabric of society. She confronted the demons that had haunted her family for generations, each revelation bringing her closer to the truth. But amidst the turmoil of her quest, Amelia found solace in the bonds of friendship that sustained her through the darkest of times. Surrounded by allies who stood by her side through thick and thin, she drew strength from their unwavering support, knowing that together they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their path. Armed with the knowledge of her family's past and the courage to confront the shadows that lurked within, Amelia embarked on a journey of healing and transformation, determined to break free from the chains of the past and embrace the future that awaited her. And as she faced her demons head-on, she discovered that true strength lay not in the absence of fear, but in the courage to confront it and emerge victorious on the other side. For in the crucible of adversity, Lady Amelia Fairchild emerged reborn, her spirit tempered by the fires of adversity and her resolve strengthened by the trials she had faced. And as she stood on the threshold of a new beginning, she knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges and obstacles, but with the lessons of the past to guide her and the love of her allies to sustain her, she was ready to face whatever the future held, knowing that she was stronger and more resilient than she had ever been before. Chapter 10. Trials of Power and Prestige. As Lady Amelia navigated the intricate dance of high society, she found herself embroiled in a battle for power and prestige that threatened to consume her. Surrounded by rivals and adversaries who sought to undermine her at every turn, she was forced to confront the harsh realities of life among the elite, where loyalty was a rare commodity and betrayal lurked around every corner. But amidst the cutthroat world of social politics, Amelia refused to back down, determined to carve out her own path to success. With cunning and guile, she outmaneuvered her rivals and forged alliances with those who shared her vision, building a network of support that bolstered her in times of need. Yet even as she climbed the ladder of success, Amelia found herself plagued by doubts and insecurities as the weight of expectation bore down upon her shoulders. Surrounded by whispers of gossip and innuendo, she struggled to maintain her composure in the face of adversity, fearing that one misstep could lead to her downfall. But with each challenge she faced, Amelia grew stronger and more resilient, her spirit unyielding in the face of adversity. And as she weathered the storms of scandal and intrigue, she emerged victorious, her reputation untarnished and her resolve unbroken. For in the end, it was not the trappings of wealth or the allure of power that defined Lady Amelia Fairchild, but the strength of her character and the purity of her heart. And as she stood triumphant amidst the chaos of high society, she knew that she had overcome the trials of power and prestige, emerging stronger and more determined than ever before. Chapter 11. Bonds of Friendship Tested. In the tumultuous world of Victorian society, Lady Amelia leaned heavily on the bonds of friendship that had sustained her through the darkest of times. But as the winds of change swept through her life, she found those bonds tested like never before. With scandal and betrayal threatening to tear her world apart, Amelia turned to her closest confidants for support. Yet amidst the chaos, she discovered that not all friendships were as steadfast as they seemed. Whispers of doubt and suspicion crept into her inner circle, casting doubt upon the loyalty of those she had trusted most. Caught between her desire for companionship and the harsh realities of betrayal, Amelia struggled to discern friend from foe. And as the lines blurred and alliances shifted, she found herself standing alone against the tide of uncertainty, her heart heavy with the weight of betrayal. But amidst the turmoil, Amelia found solace in the unexpected kindness of strangers, whose compassion and empathy offered a glimmer of hope in her darkest hour. United by a shared sense of camaraderie, they stood by her side, offering support and encouragement when she needed it most. And as she forged new friendships, forged in the crucible of adversity, Amelia discovered that true loyalty could be found in the unlikeliest of places. With their support bolstering her spirit, she resolved to weather the storm of scandal and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. For in the end, it was not the number of friends she had that mattered, but the quality of the bonds she shared. And as Lady Amelia faced the trials of betrayal with courage and grace, she knew that the truest friendships were forged in the fires of adversity, enduring the test of time and emerging stronger for it. Chapter 12. A journey of self-discovery. Amidst the chaos of scandal and betrayal, Lady Amelia embarked on a journey of self-discovery, seeking solace in the depths of her own soul. With each step she took, she peeled back the layers of society's expectations, shedding the constraints of convention, to reveal the true essence of her being. In the quiet moments of reflection, Amelia confronted the fears and insecurities that had long held her captive, daring to embrace the complexities of her own humanity. Through introspection and introspection, she unearthed hidden depths of strength and resilience, discovering a wellspring of courage that had lain dormant within her all along. But as she delved deeper into the recesses of her heart, Amelia encountered the shadows of her past, confronting the demons that had haunted her for so long. With courage and determination, she faced her fears head-on, refusing to be defined by the traumas of her past and instead choosing to forge a new path forward. And amidst the turmoil of self-discovery, Amelia found unexpected allies in the unlikeliest of places. Surrounded by kindred spirits who shared her journey of self-exploration, she discovered the power of community and the healing balm of connection, finding strength in the bonds of solidarity that united them. With each passing day, Amelia emerged from the crucible of self-discovery stronger and more resilient than before, her spirit renewed by the flames of adversity. And as she stood on the threshold of a new beginning, she knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges and obstacles, but armed with the knowledge of her own inner strength and the support of her newfound allies, she was ready to face whatever the future held, knowing that she was capable of overcoming any obstacle that stood in her way. Chapter 13. Revelations and Reckonings. As Lady Amelia delved deeper into the labyrinth of her own soul, she uncovered long-buried truths that threatened to shake the very foundations of her existence. With each revelation came a reckoning, as she grappled with the consequences of her past actions and the choices that had led her to this moment. Amidst the wreckage of her shattered illusions, Amelia found herself confronted with the harsh realities of her own fallibility. She had made mistakes, she had been misled, and she had hurt those she loved in the pursuit of her own desires. And as she stared into the abyss of her own shortcomings, she knew that she could no longer hide from the truth. But amidst the chaos of self-reflection, Amelia also discovered moments of profound clarity and understanding. She realized that true growth could only come from facing her mistakes head-on, accepting responsibility for her actions, and striving to become a better person because of them. With humility and grace, Amelia sought forgiveness from those she had wronged, offering heartfelt apologies and sincere contrition for the pain she had caused. And as she reached out to mend broken bridges and heal old wounds, she found redemption in the eyes of those who mattered most. But forgiveness was not easily earned, and Amelia knew that she had much work ahead of her if she was to truly atone for her past transgressions. With determination in her heart and a renewed sense of purpose, she set out to make amends, guided by the knowledge that true redemption lay not in the absence of mistakes, but in the courage to learn from them and strive to be better. And as she embarked on this journey of self-improvement and growth, Lady Amelia Fairchild knew that the road ahead would be long and arduous, but with each step she took, she moved closer to the person she was meant to be, leaving behind the shadows of her past and embracing the promise of a brighter future. Chapter 14. Facing the consequences. With the weight of her past sins heavy upon her shoulders, Lady Amelia braced herself for the inevitable consequences of her actions. As she stood on the precipice of judgment, she knew that she could no longer escape the repercussions of her choices, and she prepared herself to face whatever punishment fate had in store. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Amelia found herself confronting a different kind of consequence, one that was far more profound than any punishment society could mete out. For in the crucible of adversity, she discovered the transformative power of redemption, as she sought to make amends for her past mistakes and rebuild her shattered reputation. With humility and grace, Amelia embarked on a journey of restitution, seeking to right the wrongs of her past and atone for the pain she had caused. She reached out to those she had wronged, offering sincere apologies and restitution where possible, and striving to mend the broken bonds of trust that had been shattered by her actions. But as she navigated the delicate intricacies of redemption, Amelia also grappled with the harsh realities of forgiveness or lack thereof. For while some were quick to offer absolution and extend a hand of reconciliation, others remained steadfast in their judgment, unwilling to forgive or forget the sins of the past. Yet amidst the uncertainty and doubt, Amelia remained resolute in her determination to make things right. With each act of contrition and every gesture of restitution, she moved one step closer to redemption, knowing that true forgiveness could only come from within. And as she faced the consequences of her actions with courage and dignity, Lady Amelia Fairchild discovered that the road to redemption was paved not with ease and comfort, but with humility and perseverance. And though the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges and obstacles, she was determined to walk it with her head held high, knowing that she had the strength and resilience to overcome whatever trials lay in her path. Chapter 15. Redemption and Resilience. As Lady Amelia's journey of redemption unfolded, she found herself transformed by the crucible of adversity, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. With each step she took along the path of reconciliation, she discovered the true depth of her own character and the unwavering strength of her spirit. Amidst the trials and tribulations of her quest for redemption, Amelia encountered moments of profound clarity and insight as she confronted the demons of her past and embraced the challenges of her present. With humility and grace, she sought to make amends for her past transgressions, offering sincere apologies and restitution to those she had wronged. But as she navigated the complexities of forgiveness and reconciliation, Amelia also discovered the power of self-forgiveness, a journey that would prove to be the most difficult of all. For in order to truly move forward, she knew that she must first come to terms with her own mistakes and learn to forgive herself for the pain she had caused. With courage and determination, Amelia embarked on this journey of self-discovery, delving deep into the recesses of her own soul to confront the shadows that lurked within. And as she faced her innermost fears and insecurities head-on, she discovered a newfound sense of peace and acceptance as she learned to embrace her own humanity and forgive herself for her past failings. And as she emerged from the crucible of self-forgiveness, Lady Amelia Fairchild found herself reborn, a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world shrouded in darkness. With her spirit unbroken and her resolve unwavering, she vowed to continue her journey of redemption, knowing that the road ahead would be long and arduous, but filled with the promise of a brighter tomorrow. For in the end, It was not the mistakes of the past that defined her, but the strength and resilience with which she faced them. And as she looked towards the future with hope and optimism, she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would face them with courage, dignity, and unwavering determination. Thanks for watching.